We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. Who's going to win the battle between these two? We'll see next. Hector Velasquez will be the starter for the Bo Sox in this contest. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy's kind of hard to figure out. You think most pitchers would love pitching in their home ballpark, but he struggled at home so far this season. There hasn't been a lot of home cooking for this guy, and that's something he needs to turn around in a big way.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Urshela.
First offering on its way. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. The 1-2. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And it's gone into the monster seats. So it's a solo home run here leading off the ball game. Number 14 on the season as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Well, this has started off certainly quick. First batter of the game goes deep. Dare I say, ambush tactics?
Batting second, the shortstop, Thairo.
In now, Thairo Estrada. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit. And this will get to the wall out near the 310 sign. And he's going to make it. He gets into second base with a hustle double.
As a pitcher, you'd love to assert your authority early on in the game, but it hasn't happened so far out here. That's a home run and a double against him now, and we're still in the first. He's going to have to make some adjustments quickly if he's going to turn this around.
Now in the box, Torres. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. From the stretch, here's the pitch. From the stretch. Estrada leads off second with nobody out. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
And that'll bring in Esteban Florial. The 0-1 delivery.
1-1.
Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty, they lost their last game. It was only by 1 run. They should be able, those are the tough ones, but they should be able to put this one behind them.
Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now. The tag, and he is out. Into the box now, Giancarlo Stanton. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and a strike. Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
Dero, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
The bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Stepping in, Andrew Benintendi. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
RedSox. No left fielder.
No, ball one.
Andrew.
And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3. Haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Now the 2-1 pitch. It's a fastball that misses.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now the payoff pitch home. And this is popped foul off to the right and back into the seats. He'll try it again, 3-2. Popped him up. Sanchez moving to his left, and that's the first out of the inning. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, you have to be really impressed with what J.D. Martinez does for this offense. He's got an on-base percentage of over 400 coming in. The elite hitters in the game put up numbers like that, so he has to be feeling really good about what he's done so far this season. I'm sure his club is pleased just as well.
Here now is Rafael Devers. And that's the second out.
Batting third.
Here's J.D. Martinez, the head-to-head with James Paxton. He brings with him a big-time batting average of .440. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Paxton steps into his windup. First pitch on its way. Strike taken up in the zone.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against them.
Ball 1. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. The pitch is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Gone!
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts, as he'll fall behind here as he goes after a fastball that might have been out of the zone. It's strike 1, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And there's ball 1. One and 2 to the Boston shortstop. Here's the pitch. Swung on and hit in the air again, deep down the left field line, and foul, though it had the home run distance. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. This is in the air out to right field. Florial on the run. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
Yeah, everyone knows this guy's been having a great year at the plate, but he's not exactly a gazelle on the bases. But he turns on the jets here and makes it all the way to third. He might need an oxygen tank, but hey, he made it.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And they've come back to tie it up as it's now a 2-2 ball game.
When he started this game, giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could still settle down and turn things around on the mound, but the way it's going right now, this has the makings of a start he's going to want to forget.
And he falls behind 0-2. 0-2. Here it is. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Fouled away.
Interesting pitch selection right there. In off the plate. Not too many pitchers in the game want to go in there and risk hitting the guy and letting him get on first base free of charge.
And that's going to be high 2-2 now. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And now the count is full for the Boston center fielder.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of getting in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Christian Vasquez is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. In with it is Stanton, and that's going to hold that runner at third base.
Hey, this pitcher better make an adjustment. That's a lot of loud contact. That's 4 bullets in the first inning to open up this game.
Into the box now, Chad DeLaguerra. No balls and a strike to count. 2 out, bases loaded. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
A strike away now from getting out of this mess. Sometimes pitching is all about minimizing, right? So keeping it to 2 runs across in the inning would be huge.
Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded this side. All set for the start of the inning, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Luke Voigt. Here it comes. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Great job by the pitcher right there to pull the string. He knew he had an aggressive hitter at the plate, somebody who was sitting on fastball and ready to do damage, and he was able to slow him down right there and get him off balance.
Fooled him badly there. I mean badly. It's 1-2.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
Hit in the air to right field. Verdugo waits on it. 1 down.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And let me tell you about Mitch Moreland. We get it. Big, nasty, left-handed swinging first baseman. But if you were to rate the top defenders at that position, you wouldn't necessarily think of Mitch's name at the top. But I'm telling you what, he's exactly that. His buddies love the way he picks them out of the dirt.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Batting eight, the center fielder, number 11.
So here's the veteran Brett Gardner, and for him you have to think a turnaround is coming. Clearly not going his way of late. Here comes the first pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
So now to the plate, Aaron Hicks, as he sends it on the ground to first. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And that'll score the runner from third as they seize control here, 3-2. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Standing in now, Gio Urshela, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. Second at bat for him, and remember, he led off the ball game with that home run to get this offense going. The 0-1 pitch. Hard on the ground towards short, and that's through, a base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away.
And we take a look at the line right here, and it's not pretty. He's given up 7 hits, and we're only in the second inning. So what if 3 things is going to happen? He's either going to buckle down and start hitting his spots, he's going to continue to get shelled, our game is going to last about 5 hours, or he's going to get the hook early and head for the showers.
At the plate now, Thairo Estrada, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike one. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2. Line drive to center field, and that's in there. Base hit. 1 run is scored. And they'll put the brakes on the runner at third, so the bases will remain loaded here with still only 1 away.
The third baseman, Gleyber Torres.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres as it's grounded sharply to first. 1 there on to Moreland, and they roll 2 to end the inning. So 2 runs on 5 base hits, no errors, and 2 left. On now to the bottom of the second. The Yankees lead it 4-2. There's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch cutter that's by him for strike one. Popped him up. Voit is under it. 1 down.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And let's focus on outfielder Brett Gardner. You need a center fielder, he can play there. You need a corner spot, he's got that covered too. He has baseball acumen, awareness, a savvy for the game. Even if the offense lags a little bit, defense is always on point.
Andrew Benintendi is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. 2 balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Stanton on the run. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. At the plate, Rafael Devers. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Sends that one out of play for strike one. So far this year against Southpaws, Devers brings in a batting average resting just under .320, and they'll look to inch closer to that mark with a base hit here.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Striding into the box, Estevan Florial. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through.
Yeah, Matty, his wheels got him in trouble a little bit last time. Tried to take advantage, thought the defense was napping a little bit. In retrospect, maybe he should have just shut it down and steal second base.
Here comes the 1-0.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. And now pitch on the way. Got him. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Giancarlo Stanton stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
One of the toughest pitches they hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
This one's blooped out toward right center field, and that's in there. Base hit. Also, that 2-out success means Gary Sanchez will get to hit here.
Hey, Dero, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
Here's the 1-0.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
Fouled off. The 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Third inning here, already 4-2 our score. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time. Bottom of the inning now, and digging in is the veteran DH, J.D. Martinez. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2. And this is swung on and missed, and the American League's leading hitter is gone on strikes, 1 away. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He smacked a triple and later scored his first time around. And that misses for ball 1.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
2 balls and no strikes for Bogaerts. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that's taken for a strike on the inside corner. 2-1.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. Full count now. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch, and right into the shift. Now a swing and a ball foul tipped straight into the catcher's glove as he's able to hold on for the 2nd out.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. 0-1 the count. Paxton peers in. Here's the pitch.
Talk about frustrating as a pitcher. You make a great pitch like that, and the guy just lays off of it. That barely missed the zone.
2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And right into the shift. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
And he'll take no chances here as he swipes this ball away. It stays a foul ball. Again, he sends it out of play. The next 3-2. Hit in the air out to center field. Gardner is there, and that retires the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Still down. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he stressed that a big part of their success has been their ability to take advantage of their opportunities. He said he's seen his hitters take it to another level with runners in scoring position today, which is reflected in their batting average in those situations. Over a 600 clip. Clearly, that's been a big part of the story of this game.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Yankees.
All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Brett Gardner.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
No balls and 1 strike.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down or he won't be out here very long.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away. Next will be the designated hitter, Aaron Hicks. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hicks is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat path.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2.
I got the counts 1 and 2.
Uh-oh, this one goes behind him at the plate. Careful now, it's ball 2. We're in the 4th inning of a 4-2 ball game. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Popped up. Devers has a play. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. So digging in now, Gio Urshela. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. He's set, and the pitch. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. Four runs, 9 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far.
Nope.
Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. Line drive to left. Gone. Over the monster for a home run. A solo shot here to left, his second of the game, and just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Now batting, shortstop, Tyro.
At the plate, Tyro Estrada. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Yanks able to add on one more via the solo home run. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's now 5-2 New York. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And that'll bring up a man who's a human highlight reel defensively, Kevin Pillar.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
The 1-0 home. And he fouls this one off. Two and one the count to Pillar. Grounded down the third baseline. And there's one down now. So one away here with the bases empty. And from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. Grounded up the first baseline. Fourth inning here, already a 5-2 score. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
And it's fouled away. The next 0-2.
The count is 1-2.
Hit in the air down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. This one's down to third. Torres picks it up. And there's out number 2. Now to the plate, Chad De La Guerra. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a ball 1-0. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox, and the deficit remains 5-2. All ready to go in the top of the fifth, and set to go is the third baseman, Torres.
Gleyber Torres.
First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. That's wide, 2-0.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away. Now the 2-0 home. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Not the way you'd like to start this fifth inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
Swinging away, and maybe a bit too anxious there. Still ahead in the count, 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And there's a base hit on the line.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They are not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in the big part of the field and hitting everything on the screws.
Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Ryan Weber takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Ryan Weber.
Stepping in now, Estevan Florio, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And it's 1-1. We're in the 5th inning here. 5-2 is our score. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Now a swing and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out.
Now back.
Giancarlo Stanton now. No hits to this point. First offering on its way. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that is just past his outstretched glove, and that ought to be a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't be too mad.
Into the box now, Luke Voigt, and on the first pitch he grounds foul. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Voigt hits a little over the 270 mark. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Chasing after it is Pilar. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. So striding in, Gary Sanchez. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Fouled away. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
A swing by Sanchez, and this one's soaring out into left field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Well, he hit a homer last night too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it, just like he did.
Here's Brett Gardner now, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And a bouncing ball, foul. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. Another look at the big blow for the Bombers. A 3-run home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's the Yankees 8 and the Red Sox 2. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said it's been pretty apparent that they're just not finding a lot of hard contact today. There have been a lot of outs on softly hit balls, and while most of the credit for that goes to the opposing pitching, he said it's important for them to continue to make adjustments at the plate. It's games like these where they have to get back to the basics and find a way to generate some offense.
Red Sox.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Next up for the Red Sox, Mitch Moreland. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now here's a swing and a little bouncer out to the left of the mound. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front. A ball and a strike.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Florial on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Still 8-2. Striding in, Aaron Hicks. He singled and popped out in his first 2 at-bats. Now the pitch. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Gio Urshela will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his 2nd home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the 2nd out.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Thairo Estrada. He was a ground out victim last time up. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at bat. It's 0-2 now.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 1.
Leading off, Toronto Red Sox.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Jonathan Holder is on out of the bullpen now as he gets to work in his 60th game of the season. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Florial has it, and there is one away.
The batter, number 2.
Standing in, Xander Bogaerts. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. 1-1. One out, nobody on. Left side. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Two men are gone now in the Boston half of the 6th, and that brings up the outfielder Alex Verdugo. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. Fouled off. And right into the shift. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order. 7th inning ready to roll, and that'll bring up Gleyber Torres.
The third baseman, Gleyber Torres.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball, that's in.
The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
3-0 now. Estevan Florial is on deck. Here it is on 3-0. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Row. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
Estevan Florial stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. The 1-0. Lifted the other way out to left center. Pillar's there. 1 out. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. Runners on first with 1 down. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Luke Voit will be next. He's set. Here's the 3-1. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away.
Wow, all I know is these guys don't need any more help to get on base. Believe it or not, that's the first walk they've gotten. They've done all their damage the hard way. See if they can add to it here.
Austin Bryce comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Luke Voit is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. In the air, down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. And, oh, this one's by him to the backstop. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Out in front of it, strike 1. Second and third, 2 away. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. And he struck him out, so a masterful job of being thrown into the... So stepping in, Kevin Pillar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective. And that's exactly what he did right there.
To the plate now, Christian Vasquez, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
Welcome to my world right here, batter. I've seen this 0-2 count way too many times. Hittable pitch in the middle of the zone, you take one. Slider in the dirt, you come unglued. Now you got to step out of the box. You have no idea what's going to happen.
The batter, the second
now at the plate, Chad De La Guerra. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now. 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
A ball and 2 strikes.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Into the box now.
Leading off for the Yankees, the center fielder, number 11, RedSox.
First delivery to him on the way.
0-1.
Down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And it's fouled away. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? Gone. He finds the short porch for a home run. A solo shot down the line in right. Number 148 for his career, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Hey, just great reaction on that heater right there. Didn't try and do too much, beat him to the spot, kept the hands inside the baseball, and drove it right out of the park.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Aaron.
In now, Aaron Hicks, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. This is fought off foul over to the right side. It's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Well,
No outs, nobody on. All even now, 2-2. Now the pitch. Good changeup in the dirt. Strike three. And he makes the throw to first. Hicks is retired, and there's one away.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Ready for another chance. Gio Urshela. Already a pair of long balls on his line in this one, so we'll see what else he has in store here. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Man, talk about having a good game. And like most guys, this would be a good week. Fourth hit of the game, and two of those D-Rose round trippers.
Yeah, he's going to have a smile on his face for a while here, Dan. These are special nights. You have to enjoy these. These don't come around often, and he is taking full advantage of it.
At the plate now, Thairo Estrada. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home. Fouled away. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
He'll try again. 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Benintendi. 2 gone. Digging in, Torres.
The third baseman,
From the stretch.
Torres.
Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Hit hard but fouled to the left, and they'll try it again. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Yanks able to add on 1 more via the solo home run. On now to the bottom of inning. Coming to the plate now, Mitch Moore.
Leading off for the Red Sox,
Chad Green is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Your attention, please.
First offering on its way. Oh, this ball is hammered out to deep center field. And it's gone.
That's why you got to pay attention in the on-deck circle. He was calibrating his heater right there, checking out the off-speed stuff, and he didn't wait around. First time he's seeing him, didn't matter. He took him deep.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. 2-0 now. Hit in the air to right field. Florial has it, and there is one away.
Now back.
In now, Rafael Devers. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And this is a called strike at the letters. Looked like ball 3, but make it 2-1 instead. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Dero, this guy's been due.
Oh, and he fans on it at third. It's down the left field line. And he's safe.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Standing in now, Xander Bogaerts, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 1 strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball. His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Line towards center field. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Boy, Dero, you have to be licking your chops sitting in a 3-1 count. You get a fastball, he gets it and doesn't miss it.
Yeah, Dan, that's what you strive for. Find count leverage situations where you can be aggressive. Process of elimination tells you he's got to come fastball or something over the heart of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the 0-2.
Off the plate, ball 1.
A bouncer up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. The throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, Dero. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job and a run batted in.
1-2 to the Red Sox catcher. The 1-2 is a slider taken for a ball.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right here.
Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning. Darwinzon Hernandez enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Estevan Florial swings and misses there. Now here's the ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Verdugo backing up on it, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding it to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
Giancarlo Stanton stands in as he swings and misses for strike one. Oh, 1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Giancarlo Stanton becomes the first out in the 9th inning. As a look, now the pitch. Luke Voigt is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Lined hard to the left side, but foul. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. Gary Sanchez will stand in as he's accounted for one of the biggest at-bats of the game so far. A 3-run shot back in the 5th that's really energized his ball club. No balls and a strike to count. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do.
Leading off, Florida Red Sox.
Aroldis Chapman takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. First offering on its way. Way late on the fastball for strike one.
Aroldis Chapman.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now.
Somebody needs to tell his hitter he better get it going.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
The first baseman, Mitch Moreland.
And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Ready with the 0-1. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. 2-1 to the Red Sox first baseman.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Now the 0-1, and this is high, a ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Last strike now for the Red Sox. Line drive to left. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So the bottom of the 9th is still alive after the 2-out success.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly through the zone, and just rips it down the left field line, just how they draw it up.
Rafael Devers is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
There's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Chapman's ready. 2-1 on its way.
Down to 3-1.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away. And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
0-1 count, and the pitch. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
I know he's down in the count right now, and it's not looking good, but he's been swinging the bats.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, listen, you always want to finish strong, and they've done a real good job here notching a win on the first day of September. They're hoping that's a sign of good things to come in this final month of the season.
This one comes to a close with a 9-5 final. The New York Yankees with their 80th win to pace the division. James Paxton picks up his team best 14th win in this one. Hector Velasquez struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.